All right. All right. Seems like we are live on everything. Let's see here. What's up, Lake? Let's see here. All right. Okay. Yeah. Seems like we are uh, up and running. Um, am not gonna do that. Um, that's that is not gonna happen. Uh, let's see here. Can I? Trying to get some stuff set up um, over here on my end of things. Um, but that's okay. Real quick, like, what are you watching this on? YouTube? I can see YouTube chats. I can't see TikTok chats. That's something I have to work out. That's all right. That is okay. Can I do a karate kick? Yeah, I can. Hold on. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Wow. And I didn't stretch, and that hurt real bad. Wow. Interesting. I just probably ripped my pants just now as we speak. Okay. So I am it's a devlog session right here. And I sure do wish I could see my view count as well. Um it seems as though I can just not do that. So screw me, I guess. Um that's all right. We will we will get into that. Twitch chats. TikTok chat. Stream chat. All right, let's see here. Wonder if I put something in my TikTok. You clipped that. You clipped me kicking? That's terrible. I'm so sorry. All right. Let's see here. Can I just made a chat in TikTok and I was wondering if I was able to um possibly see that. All right, so it looks like for my 4 people on TikTok I can not see what you're typing. That's all right. I'm going to keep this live stream up on my phone and I'll look at chat occasionally that way. Um, you were not forgotten, my people on TikTok. You were not forgotten. What's up? Okay. Jagger, how it goes, my guy. Um, so look, this is things as they stand right now. If you've, I've mentioned in a couple videos that Camp Hope is based off a real place. If you've been to that real place, um, you would understand kind of what's going on here. Some things look different, and these terrain glitches that happen right here. These are things might be what we do tonight is go through and what's up, Lake? Okay, well, Lake Walters on YouTube is permanently banned from ever commenting again. Unfortunately, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's just you hate to see it. But anyways, this stuff right here. You can go through and just kind of fix it and smooth things out and right. The grass looks right better at the real place. I agree. Thank you to the Camp Hope Safari crew. I think I think they do a great job. Um, and I think Trey Huddleston should. I think he's going to be a good leader one day to them. Um, so um, let's see. Like I said, we've got some stuff we need to get done in here. There's some stuff in this building. I need to add an entirely different building over there. Does that say? Is that just a chat that says $100? What is that on YouTube? Me and Lake are voice actors. Yes, I'm open to that. Come on, man. Okay. Well, looks like I the can't see the yeah. All right, that's fine. That's cool. That's um anyways, like I said, we got to make a building over here. These gray squares you see while I am working on the game because I have to load so much, I cut down some pieces of the map so the game doesn't have to load these chunks, these sections of texture. That helps on my end with being able to um that was funny, with being able to process things. um I've got 6 viewers on TikTok to my 6 people. I am also on Twitch and YouTube. You can look up my social media handle on any social media you have: TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. I'm on everything but Facebook because I'm not elderly and I refuse to get it. And that's just the way it is. Um, um, but also, if it so happens that you are one of the 6 people that does not know me in real life, feel free to check out my page. It's called Project 24. It's the one hosting this live. I upload devlogs to the video game I'm developing right now. I upload once a week, but it's about to be more because it's lock-in season. I gotta lock in. So, um, anyways, Lake's got some family in the chat. It's like a family reunion. I'm glad I can bring people together with this. We'll do cabin. What's happening? Why can't? Oh, never mind. Um, and I am slowly running out of things to talk about. Well, I don't know what that was on TikTok, but doesn't apply to me, and I don't really know why it showed up. But that's really cool. Let's see here, shed. All right, so in Camp Hope, there's going to be this sort of workout area, gym, whatever. And that's what I'm about to build now. This outdoor workout area. What Minecraft mod is this? And I don't know what to tell you. This isn't Minecraft. I know another David Haynes QTD, and I don't know what that means. QTD. Um, no, this is Unreal Engine, the gaming engine. Let's see here. What was I doing? Might try something I'm able to do a lot of times in order to sort of save money a lot. Because if you didn't know, just about everything in the game, majorly in the game, is purchased by me. I hire other people to make the 3D models that I use. And that, or you queso. Wow. All right. So Lake, what is that? At Lake Walters on YouTube is permanently banned. He's not allowed back in a stream. Anyways, these assets are purchased by me. They come out of my pocket, and in order to save money, I try to reuse a lot of them. When the demo for Revenant drops on April 30th, I kind of challenge you to go through and see which ones are. There's a see All Country Kid. I think that's Travis. That's not even like stupid. Um, I challenge you to go through and see which assets are reused where. Dude, we have all big three in here. Right. Um, this, I don't know. That looks like a giant table. I don't feel like I could get away with that. You know, that like someone's gonna come across that. Is that not a giant table? Yes. Emphasis on big. All right. So you guys, um, screw that, dude. I think you could sell chest hair to support your game. Wow, really loving community I have. You guys are great. My YouTube audience, you guys are great. You guys are doing great. Yes. Wow. I'm glad we're agreeing with each other. What do you even say to that? You know? Yeah, so look, speaking on like the assets that I buy and the things that I have to reuse, if you look on the left-hand side right here, these are every file is a different asset. And there's a lot. There's um a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Let's see here. Used napkins. Anyways, I think you should buzz if you get 1,000 sales on your game. I think. Okay, that's a deal I can make. Telling you right now, if Revenant, sorry, if Revenant gets 1,000 sales, I will buzz my hair. I'll buzz it. I'll buzz my head. Okay. Bryson Sanderson has something to say, and we're gonna find out what it is. Bryson is watching the live. This is incredible. What a moment. Oh, Lake reposted live on his story. What a moment. You just ruined my day. Dark Monkey, I am just terrible. Dark Money, sorry. Whew. I'm just terribly sorry about that. That I ruined your day. I've actually been told that twice today, so you being the third, that is. I do apologize. You know, I try my best. Um, let's see here. I'm gonna go through and find the player. There he is. So often when I'm making buildings or designing things, I kind of lose the scale of how big things are. Um, Got to do a full body shave, including beard. Become a monk. Um, Full body shave, including the beard. I just don't know, like, honestly, I don't even really know about shaving my head. That's a lot. I kind of like my hair. Kind of like my hair, and I do. Crap. Yo. Oh man. Let's see here. All right, chat. It's looking like. What's up? It appears as though my TikTok live just left out, and I don't know what that's about. Um, what's up with that? My Looks like my TikTok live just went out. We'll try to restart it. Let's see what that does. Indie game sesh. Category. Talk. Coffee talk. Sure. Whatever. That should get us back live on TikTok. Do apologize for that. For anybody watching on TikTok, it appears as though my live went out. I don't know why that happened. There we go. We're back in business. We're back in business. All right. You remind me of that Gatlin guy. Dang. All my homies hate Gatlin. If you ever use deodorant, will we see the return of Daddy Scooty channel? That's a dead name, actually. So no. Have you ever used deodorant? Yes, I actually have. I had my first experience. Crap, it was about a year ago with deodorant. That's a relatively new thing for me. All my homies hate Gatlin. You kind of remind me of that guy Gatlin. Low key, you know what I'm saying? I stand with the Gatlin hate. Um, I fully support it. I'm in support of not supporting Gatlin, if that makes sense. I would protest anybody praising. We're back in business. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. The important part is we're back on TikTok live for all 2 people to watch. It's Connor. Appreciate it. Okay, so my peoples, this is why did that's weird. This looks like a table. I'm not even gonna entertain the idea of it being a building. It looks like a table, and there's not much I can do about that. So I will and somebody left, but Anthony joined. And Tony. Alright, Western houses. So this is one of the folders. Have you not crushed your car yet? Crushed your car? Alright, like I've got something. I think you would carry it. I think you carry it with you to school. That's awesome. Like, chair holding on for dear life. You guys are doing great. You guys are doing great. Real supportive. I'm glad we're in here. Glad we're in here and doing this. You guys are fantastic. I love my support group. Chair holding on for dear life. Isn't that something? That is just, it just doesn't get better support than that. Let's see here. So I'm looking for a sort of open concept kind of building. This one right here might be best for it. I'm currently pooping right now. That's interesting for you to point that out. That's for sure something, man. Congratulations though, for real. Make sure you wipe, please. Can we get a Ricky stream? No. Ricky actually said when I was going live, he was like, "Do people just not have anything better to do than watch you make your game?" And I said, "No, they do not." And I was right, because you're all here. But in short, no, there will not be a Ricky stream, and I apologize for that. What did you eat for dinner? I had spaghetti and garlic bread. I don't believe in wiping. Maybe you have a bidet. Cole just got the #1 gifter badge. Did you gift her anything? Okay. Well, that's awesome. Let's see here. All right. Yo, I did too. You had spaghetti. That's crazy. That's that's crazy. All right, scale. Help me remove these numbers. 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, and that's what I'm about to have to do with this one. 1, 2, 3. Oh crap. Oh, 1. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. There we go. Um, can we see the streaming setup? And if disappointment was a game, you'd be the main character. That sounds like something AI wrote, actually. If disappointment was a game, you'd be the main character. Yeah, that sounds AI generated and a little uncreative. And screw you. Let's see here. Alrighty, let's see. All right. Um, we are creating a video game right now. That is what we are doing over here. Um, I'm making a game called Revenant. You know, pretty good game. I think David is AI generated. I think, I frick, dude. Um, let's see here. I'm gonna try to project 24. All right. Um, let's see here. Hey, see what's happening over here. 3 viewers. It's awesome. Love to see it. Put a treadmill in the gym and get on it. That's interesting. Um, wow, that's interesting. What Minecraft texture pack is this? All right, so once more, not Minecraft. Trolls. Let's see here. All right, so I've got this area set out. I do not want that wall. And so what I'm going to go ahead and do is get rid of that wall. I'm going to go into modeling, mesh, try select. What try select is it allows me to select certain triangles. Somebody just fell. Select certain triangles and edit them, delete them, or do whatever I so please with them. I didn't like the way that sounded, but um, point being, what I'm going to go ahead and do is this whole wall right here, I'm going to go ahead and delete it. There we go. And now we've got this big open area right through here. So I'm going to go ahead and accept that. Go over to selection and probably shorten down the whole building just a little bit, make it just barely taller than the player. And that's our shed. That's our gym shed. I'm gonna add a floor to it. Remember when you tried to flirt with that girl at the crosswalk? Interesting. Um, wow, wow, wow. Um, Colton, if you are just tuning in, these trolls on YouTube are clowning me. I'm getting clowned as we speak currently. Um, yeah, it's terrible. David stream, I know, I know. They're clowning me, man. Wise with my money. Mm. Yo, Skint Skate 69 just sent a rose. That's awesome, man. Thank you. Let's see. Would rather watch Cole Edwards than this. You're kind of wrong. I don't believe that's true. I think that's false actually. Remember when you said when's the last time you showered? Last time I showered, it was no. Next question. Who has another question? It's definitely not Caden Carlisle. I will mark that off my list of people who I thought it was because it is not that. Uh, More gracias. Thank you though for the rose. Much appreciated. Let's see here. We're going to. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a floor. Just a wooden floor. I'm not gonna do that. Actually, can I? Wish I could ban you. Actually, I can. I think. I think I can. Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that. Top five. See, I can't even. Not on live stream. I'm not gonna say that. Um, no, I'm just kidding. I will. Top five girls at summer camp. I would say number one's got to be Cole Edwards. Number two is Trey Huddleston. Number three, got to be Ant Man from the kitchen. Number four, Austin Wynn. And then number five, I would say number five is, and this is in order, okay? No, I don't have number five. I really can only think of the top four. Can you do ASMR? And that was about it. Top five Trey Huddleston variants. So I don't even know what to do with that. Um, don't say Gatlin. It's, yeah, Gatlin's not my top five of anything. However, though, if I had to pick bottom five employees, keep in mind there's only like four on Safari. Bottom five employees. Gatlin is the fifth. Gatlin is the fifth. My TikTok has 180 likes. That's awesome. My YouTube people are slacking, and that's a shame. That is a crying shame. Gotta love my TikTok people. Can you do the SpongeBob? Can you do the SpongeBob big guy pants? Okay. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Can I make a Colton hate post? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I used to not like Colton. Colton's pretty cool though. Pretty cool dude. Can't complain. Let's see. It would go viral for real, for real. I'm sure. I'm sure it would. Colton with the first gift. Colton with the rose. Never mind. I would never make. I would never make a hate video about Colton. Colton's the best. Thank you, Colton, for the rose. I appreciate it, my guy. Let's see here. We're gonna do some research here. Revenant theorist mention. Yes. Yes. Sent a dolphin. Approximately 1 cent. Hey man. TikTok dolphin. Interesting. Wow. Much appreciated, guys. Much appreciated. Colton sent the let him cook. Wow, this is awesome. We saw the search history. Search history didn't say anything. Search history did not say anything. Um, let's see. Wow. Once again, thank you, Caden and Colton. Much appreciated. How was everyone's day today? Did we all collectively have a good day? All right. Well, I just don't know what that is. Silas. Silas is a cool name. I mess with the name Silas. That's a W name. I would probably name my kid Silas. Sounds like the kind of guy that could skateboard. That's pretty dope. All right. So I've got, let's see here. Trying to get a wooden floor down right now. Roof floor. Wow, that's not it. Okay. Can you repeat? I will not do that. I will not be doing that. Morning routine? Yeah, okay. So, morning routine, I usually wake up at about 5 in the morning. I take a cold ice bath. I get up. I usually do about 10,000 sit-ups, 10,000 push-ups. Um, I banana peel on face. Yes, yes, terrible because of you. I'm sorry. I appreciate that. Um, and it appears as though once again my TikTok live is out. I don't understand what that's about. We're gonna get back on it though. We are gonna get back on it. I don't I don't get it. Start streaming. There we go. Okay. Anyways, morning routine, 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 sit-ups. I usually run 10 miles in the freezing cold. Um that's generally just about what I do. Um okay, live is back up. TikTok, man, I am TikTok. I am just so sorry that live keep going out, and I don't entirely know what's happening with that, but I'll tell you one thing. I will fight back. Oh, okay. I don't no. Dawson. I like the name Dawson too. Floor. As of right now, I'm trying to find a I'm trying to find a material for this floor down here. Revenant music video. See, I don't even, you know what, is kind of the first thing that comes to mind when I read that. Uh, if you people on TikTok, Revenant is the video game I'm making. Um, music video. I don't know. It's kind of odd. You know what? That's fine. That right there. This is the one. This is the one. All right. So let's see. Uh, go over here. So right now I'm going to import some assets um in order to put it, like I said, we're making a gym right now. So I'm gonna need some weights and such. All right, if you find me on TikTok or YouTube, I just uploaded um another devlog video kind of explaining what I've gotten done. And if you haven't seen them already, feel free to watch my other videos. I'll go ahead and so you guys can see what I'm doing over here. I'll go ahead and kind of show you what I'm looking for in my cart right now. Some things I have some zombies and some systems, and like I said, these are all systems. Favorite food. I don't know. I like steak. Steak's a pretty goated food. Sushi. He likes all of them. All right, like Walters. I got you. Anyways, these are all things that I either am going to implement or have wanted to implement um into my game. Let's see, this home gym pack. Probably end up getting this. Um but you see, like, these things all cost some amount of money. And so this game does take me money to make. Um let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this right here. This home gym pack. Place. All right. So I have it. I'm about to import it. If you look, boom, there it goes. I'm sending it over right now. And that's it. So I have a couple more things I want to implement into the gym. I've kind of been planning this for a while now, and so it's probably further back. Um, there you go. Yeah, flat bench. I had a project as well. All right, there we go. Okay, so Braden Doyle, welcome in. We're starting to accumulate some people. Right now we're making a gym in my game. Um, let's see. Uh, home gym, school gym. Do the zombies have jiggle physics? Honestly, you're gonna have to play the demo to find out, right? Like, you're gonna. I I can't confirm or deny, but either way, nonetheless, you're gonna have to play the demo. I'm not giving that information away for free. That's just not gonna happen. So sorry. When does the demo come out? Thank you for asking that. The demo comes out April 30th. April 30th. That is a guarantee. That is not that far away, and I have a lot to get done beforehand. It seems like a lot of late nights are in my future, but anyways, yeah, April 30th is the day. Oh, Braden, thank you. You're awesome. Um, do have once again with the proof needed thing, my YouTube audience, with the proof needed, you're like I said, you're gonna have to play the demo. You will have to play the demo to find out what all is included in it. Oh, Braden, thank you for the dolphin as well. Thank you for the rose. ×8. That's incredible, man. Thank you. Should I start doing like that guy on TikTok does when he gets something and he's like, "Thank you for the 10 glizzies." I think that'd be pretty cool. I think I could start like, "Thank you for the flower," or something stupid. I don't know. The Spider-Man guy does pretty well with that. He dresses up like Spider-Man. "Thank you for the rose," and seems to make a lot of money from that, which makes you question why you'd put effort into something like this when there's a guy out there who says "Thank you for the glizzy gobblers" and gets paid for it. Da, la, da, 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 da. Congrats, Colton lit up roses in Projects 24 gift gallery. And I just don't know what that means. L. Oh, wow. 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 100 glizzies, yeah. Going into glizzy overload. And he does like the that's people pay him. People pay him to do that. It's incredible. All right, let's see. Got a couple things in this gym pack. I'm thinking, oh crap. I'm thinking a barbell rack over here. What is this? You're invited to first. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, so I'm thinking a weight rack right over there. Right chair. I mess with that. Boom. Thinking we can do some dumbbells over here. Maybe a kettlebell right there. Just some things. The sort of whole point behind a lot of what I'm doing right now is it's something that game devs call world building, and it's where you are doing just that. You're building a world. And kind of what I've done throughout Camp Hope is make this place look lived in. Because everything when it enters this world is brand new, and it is my job to make it look older. Yeah, it is my job to make things look older. Because if you did not know, the game takes place 7 months after a zombie apocalypse. So no one has really been to this summer camp in almost a year. So obviously the place is going to look sort of overgrown and unmaintenanced. Right there. Oh yeah. That's kind of long. Thank you guys for liking the live. We have almost 1,000 likes. That's awesome. That is awesome. Let's see. What else can I put in here? I'll probably put some more weights in here. More weights. Let's see. All right. Probably gonna put a bench. Yeah, probably that. Awesome. Let's see here. I'm getting clips of the stream of myself. Let's see here. Favorite beverage. Gotta be. It's gotta be Dr. Pepper. That's kind of a basic answer. Everyone says Dr. Pepper, but as a go to drink, it's like I could chug Dr. Pepper. You know what I'm saying? Pretty good drink. Can't ever complain. It's also got like it's a I don't like warm sodas at all. I don't like warm drinks unless it's like coffee or hot chocolate. But Dr. Pepper is one of those that it could sit in the sun all day and I would go drink it. It's pretty. This guy's gonna be big one day. Do you mean physically or we know you could chug it? Yeah. Okay. Bro ignored my galaxy. Thank you, Colton, for the galaxy. That's incredible. Colton, thank you for the galaxy. My guy. That's what I'm talking about. W Colton's in the chat. W Colton's in the chat. W Colton's in the chat. W Colton. Yo, what the freak, dude? What the freak? He's already big. You guys got it. Gigantic. Thank you. Appreciate that. What the crap? Okay. Enlarged. All right, these are just all synonymous with big lake. We got it. We get the point. There's no need to continue. It seems as though my live keeps ending on TikTok. My TikTok people, I am just so sorry. Gloving Daughter or Sliding Sun, it's got to be Gloving Daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think about it, as far as the concern and safety of your kid, you just gotta be. I'd rather have a weird daughter than a thug of a son. You know. Um. All right. Okay. Bro hates TikTok Live. I know. I'm so sorry. I'm not. It keeps canceling it, and it very well could be the TikTok Live or it could be the software I'm using. But anyways, Revenant Theorist, I know, and dude, Colton with the Galaxy, what a W move. I just am so sorry I had to shut that off. But it seems as though TikTok Live is back on it once more. I am just so sorry that keeps happening. Yeah, I don't know what to do about it. Don't know what to do about it. to be honest with you. All right. So the next two things I need right through here. I need a squat rack. Lore. Describe an average day at work. My personal job, it is not a lot. Do what I'm told when I'm told, and I say yes, sir, and that's about it. That's pretty much what I do at my job. Old squat rack, now old heavy bag. Brooklyn, welcome in. Welcome to the party. Because it is just that. It is a party up in here, and I don't really know what I'm talking about. Whoa. Walk us in graduation, make baddie. All right. Well, the YouTube chat moderators are just not there. Unemployed. There's a dog barking outside. I don't know if you guys can hear that. My dog is just going at it outside, and I just wish she would stop. She doesn't seem to be stopping though. It's weird, you know? Like, I go outside. Yeah, okay. Because she'll bark, like, all night like that. So I'll go outside, and I'll try to see if she's barking at anyone or if, like, anyone's in our yard. And she's not barking at anybody. No one's there, you know? Nobody's there. She's barking at nothing. It makes you kind of... Oh, Colton just sent a rose. Thank you, Colton. Appreciate it, Colton. Anyways, yeah, like, dog spends all night barking at virtually nothing. Like a horror movie, you know? It's always the same spot, too. Like, she's always barking at the same spot in my yard. Not available. I don't... Let's see here. Can you bark, please? Okay. Cool story, bro. Yeah, dude, screw you. All right, so right now I'm trying to find a punching bag to put in this gym. Trying to find a punching bag. Oh my gosh. Hey, Colton does it once more with the donuts just lighting up. Colton's just oh my gosh. It's incredible, really. Colton, thank you. Let's see. Okay. Uncle Liam? Cole Allen Edwards. Uncle Liam. I know someone like you likes donuts. And see, Colton, that's a really nice thing to say. I appreciate that, man. Add to project. And then what happened to my squat rack? Did I add my squat rack to project? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Awesome. All right, can you give me a raise? Yeah, actually. Me and your other boss talked about giving you a raise. We thought that just because, well, it was either give you the raise or Gatlin the raise. And I told him, I said, I would never in a million years give Gatlin the raise. And he said, well, the only other option was Austin. And I said, okay, well, that's, Austin's a great employee. I understand. Gatlin, shut up. I agree. Yo, Lake, I love you. I agree. Cap, he didn't. You. Whatever. You were in my life. That's interesting. All right. Uh, Here she is. Punching bag. And then squat bar. That too. Okay. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Talk golf is everything to me, Gatlin. You should low-key be boss. Low-key? No, he shouldn't. That's not even remotely true. I would make, um, I would hire Manny back and make him the boss before I even considered promoting Gatlin. I'll tell you something, boys. I'm not doing that. Not happening. L. Gatlin, I agree. Right, I'm in full support. Colton, thank you for liking the live. If TikTok live gets shut down again, man, I'm not. Would you rather work with Lee or Gatlin? Lee all the way. Lee all the way. Lee's such a just gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like if I had to, never mind. Black cloth. Yeah, okay. GABG. Wow. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. Gray. That makes it look metal, and that's not something I want. Base gray. That works. That works too. Austin win. 6-7. Am I in the video game? In a sense, yeah. So the main character of Revenant, his name is Austin Watts. And yeah, that was fully done because of you and Gatlin. So yes, Austin, you are for sure in Revenant. There we go. GAPG. There we go. All right, for my people watching on any platform, should change the Watts part. Is Austin's mom in Revenant? All right, so Austin Watts has two parents, April Watts and Gatlin Watts. And this isn't like something I'm making up on the spot. Like I've written scripts for this game that include that. Like this is just canonical lore. There's nothing I can change. So yes, I would also like to know that. Well, now you do. Take me out of the game. You don't have my consent. Just make Gatlin the main character. Problem with that, I don't think anyone would play it. You know. Yeah. I don't know about that one, Chief. My Stranger Things fans, give the main character two moms, make the game more woke. I'm not gonna do that. Um, just because of the script that I have would not fit the description. You know what I'm saying? My Stranger Things fans. Um, the current time central is 8:47 p.m. and I don't think I don't think we're gonna I don't think we're gonna get a new episode, a ninth episode. I don't think it's gonna happen, boys. I makes me sad, honestly. Really wish it was true. It's not. Um, unfortunately, I would love a ninth episode, but it's not happening. I don't think so. Not unless it come out. It would come out like within the next 13 minutes. Like if it's not Central Time, but seems to me like we were wrong, and the ending was just bad, which is unfortunate. Creators must be 18 or older to go live. Viewers must be 18 or older to recharge and send gifts. Okay, well, that's I already knew that. L Duffers, but more importantly, L Gatlin. And see, I agree with that. Right? I agree with that. I think okay. I think the Duffers were great writers, right? And I think really and truly, season 5 was just a little rushed. I don't know why it was rushed. They had plenty of time. It took 3 years to get it here, but I mean, really, like, how does your story have so many plot holes and it wasn't intentional? Honestly, just kind of L writing. And I feel bad for them. You know, they spent all this time. People expected something different than what they provided, and it is kind of like the only big thing they've ever produced. You know, they are essentially nobodies. Yo, the game looking great, my man. Thank you, Caden. Appreciate that. Um, yeah, they're essentially all right, guys. This is the gym. It is done and finished. Got it going on now. Um, it's actually a little small, seemingly. There we go. Look at that. I'm gonna go ahead and add the character in here, the player, um, and just check the size of everything. Make sure we're doing good. Nothing's too small. Nothing's too big. Um, let's see. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay. So see what I mean when I say you can kind of lose track. Thank you. I appreciate it. The fancy artist. Um, you can kind of lose track of how big things are. Um, when you're not comparing it to the player. So like the bench should not be a foot long compared to the player. And you have to bring character in sometimes and adjust things. Um, adjust things accordingly. Who holds the fastest speed run? Me. I do. I'm the only one who's ever played it. I'm the fastest, and my fastest time is um 1 second, and I'm that good. Um, no, honestly, like I've heard people talk about speedrunning this game, people that know about it, and it would kind of be hard, right? To speedrun, it would kind of be difficult because the game has night and day cycles. And as of now, each each 24 hours is a hour of real time. Um so you really can only do so much in a day. Um it would be kind of impossible to get any more done than you are supposed to. All right, once again, my TikTok live has ended. I beat it in 0.0000001 second. That's really impressive. Really. Man, screw TikTok. I agree, bro. I agree. I don't know why. I don't understand. I don't get it. This is stupid. This is I don't support it. That's for sure. Um yeah, I don't agree with that. It's dumb and yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. I'm gonna do some research and figure out why it's not. But until then, can't really do anything. Um, I don't think I have anybody on Twitch. My people on Twitch, if you're here, say something. But I'm like 80% sure I don't. Let me see. I have one viewer on Twitch. My guy, how's it going? Um, that's awesome. Someone get this irrelevant guy named Lake out of here. I know. No bonus Stranger Things episode, and that's very disappointing. It isn't it just sad. Um, yeah. All right, when I go back on TikTok, I mean, I can try it. I try it one more time, but that's really about it. That's all I'm gonna do. Canvas settings, outputs. Right. Connected. Start streaming. Okay. Well, we're back on TikTok, but I doubt that does a whole lot. Um, yeah, what does everyone think about the ending of Stranger Things? I think it was kind of buns. I don't think it was like bad. Um, just use OBS Studio, Crody. I am. I am using OBS Studio, but it's like disconnecting. Like it's here, I guess I can show you. Right? I don't have my okay. Yeah. Look, it's showing a connection on TikTok. That's what that toggle means. Is anyone helping you make this game? I've been following along. First of all, thank you for following. I much appreciate it. And second of all, no, no one's. As of now, eventually I'll get like voice actors, but I am just one guy in his bedroom, kind of doing all this by himself when I have the time. Um, I liked it, but I think they should have made it longer / more episodes. I agree with that. I think I didn't want any of the main characters to die, but I think at some level, some of it was necessary. Some death or sacrifice or some sort of risk, you know? When you have these characters in a story that are just surrounded by plot armor, the viewer has nothing to worry about, right? Like there's no real threat. Like they're not going to kill a character that has been there since season 1. Because what they've done since season 1 is bring in a character, make you love them, and then kill them off. That's what it is. Is Stranger Things better than Wednesday in the slime room? What's up? Will Cole Edwards be in this game? Yes, Cole Edwards will be in this game. I just don't know how. Is Stranger Things better than Wednesday? I stopped watching Wednesday like season 1. It kind of got weird. It kind of got weird. Like weirder. I don't know. I would say weirder than Stranger Things. It was a little odd for sure. Little oddball show. Um, but like I said, Cole Edwards will be in this game. And he knows that. I just don't know where he's going to be in this game at. I don't exactly know quite yet. Wednesday is Buns. I can get behind that. Keep in mind, there's only like four on Safari. Bottom five employees. Yeah. Once again, I'm getting yeah, I'm sorry. I was getting clips of my stream. Um, I can get behind that opinion that Wednesday is Buns. Yeah, I've been thinking. It's like beginning of the week. Like it's already Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. I got first priority tomorrow. My people, make sure you show up for that. Um, like something about this week's just kind of flown by. And then what is it? Not next week, I think, but the week after is like Martin Luther King Day. Shout out him. You know what I'm saying? W getting us out of school. SpongeBob is the greatest TV show ever created. I can't say I disagree with that. First priority. Okay, wow, there's a lot of happening. SpongeBob is the greatest TV show ever created. I don't think that's true, but I think it was at some point in my life. You should give Cole abs and put him in the gym shirtless. I'm not going to do that. What is first priority? It is a student-led Christian Bible study group that we do, and we do it every Thursday in the main room at 7:30 to 7:50, and it's just a bunch of guys. We get together with whoever wants to be there, and we study the Bible every Thursday morning. First priority is goated. I agree. Um, the fancy artist. I don't know who you are, but if you do go to our school, you should be there tomorrow, 7:30 in the morning. It's kind of early, but are we getting Revenant merch? That's not a bad question. Yes. Hold on. Okay. I've got this shirt. It's got the game logo, and the front has a QR code to the game. And I thought about selling them. I thought about selling them for like fundraiser for the game's funds. I might just do that. Fire. Thank you. I probably should quiet down. I'm sure I have people in my house trying to sleep. They're all old, so they go to bed at like 9 o'clock. That's whenever Jeopardy cuts off, I guess. Wheel of Fortune, Fox News, or whatever. I'd buy one. That's awesome. If Revenant gets enough traction, I within like the coming months, I'll probably start selling them. Where am I going tomorrow? Where am I going tomorrow? I don't know what does that mean. Oh. I'll talk to you. That's cool. Top 5 music artists. I put K Dot in my top 5. I put Kendrick Lamar in my top 5. I might even put him as one. but that's kind of glaze, so I'm not gonna do that. But I do. I think that's something people don't get right enough. Is Kendrick Lamar is one of the better rap artists. I think he does more than just rhyme. Um, um, I think he does more than just rhyme words. He's got meaning. I mean, he won a Pulitzer Prize. Like, he's got intention behind his work. I actually got a vinyl record player for Christmas. And what's up, Thomas LaPerry? His lyrics tell story. That's what I'm talking about. I got one of his GNX vinyl album for Christmas, and yeah, I put that on blast. Oh, Rich and Famous, Rich and Famous, Rich Dan Famous. Yes, I mess with it. Okay, let me go take a shower. I concur with that. Um, I Gatlin, I've smelled you today. You probably do need a shower. Um, yeah, I have nothing more to say to that. Is that the Money Trees guy? I have that on CD. Fire. That's fire. That's fire. Da, 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 da. All right, TikTok Live is still going on. I'm still live on TikTok. I'm not entirely sure. Does Cole shower in the lake? I'm not at liberty to disclose that. Right. I will say, we'll put clues together. Cole does live in front of a lake. Like, his backyard is Lower Lake. Actually, hold on. I'll show you. I'll show you where Cole's yard is in relation to the lake. So this right here is Cole's house, right? This is Cole's house. That down there is the lake. That's the water. So it's like one decent tumble, and he's in the water. So I'm not who's really to say that he does, but he does live really close to a lake. So, I don't feel like it'd take too much to put two and two together. Put Cole in his backyard. Cole, like I said, Cole's going to be a part of the game. I just don't know where. Bro leaked Cole's location. I don't know where he's going to be in the game, but I can guarantee he's going to be a part of it somehow. Oh, okay. The fancy artist. So this game has a lot of biblical themes, and one of them is the sin of pride, because you'll find out. But anyways, I made this poster for Kendrick Lamar, or about, it's like an allusion, I guess, to him. And it's his pride song. That sounded gay. But anyways, all these posters around Cole's location. Queso is live. Oh man. All these posters around camp, like, I've had to make by hand. This one says something, you just can't see it. This one, I don't know how many people are watching this right now. But this one right here, in Wilderness Skills. By the way, there's a dead animal in there. Call that number. Call that number. You say Glaze. Screw you. That's Peak Niche. Thank you. Call that number right there. Is this Queso's alternative account? It actually is. I am Queso's son. We went to court about it, and he's refusing to believe that I'm his son and he's my father. He's not paying child support. It's a whole issue. But I am Queso's illegitimate son. I saw that on IG. Call it. Yeah. Okay. Um, la da da da. Um, this has kind of been an unproductive stream, if I'm going to be honest with you. I've been on stream for like an hour and 15, and I've got one building done. But this is something I'm going to do again because this is kind of fun. I enjoy this, low key. I've got 2 people watching on TikTok. Welcome to those 2 people. J5. J5 liked the live. Appreciate it. J5. I'm gonna get rid of all these leaves because these leaves I added a while back thinking that they would be cool, but the brainless individual that gave me this file put them all together in a live. I'm really wanting to play this. J5, listen to me. Lock in for a minute. You want to play this game? The demo for Revenant comes out April 30th. Mark your calendars, April 30th. I'm releasing the demo. That's the day if I have to sleep in my desk. And okay. It's been a very enjoyable viewing experience. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not leaving. It's not been completed. Let me try again. Are you coming back after shower or will the water take what the crap? Are you coming back after shower or will the water gods take you away forever? That's incredible. I don't know. I mean, what a sentence, really. You were the first person to say that. The goob. Yeah. I'm marking it right now. I've been on the jersey. Thank you so much, J5. The goofiest grape sent me here. That's okay. Bottom 5 viewing experience. All right, listen to me, Dark Money. Dark Money. Listen to me, Austin Win 67. You have 67 in your name. Austin, aren't you like 19 years old, dude? How about you worry about getting a job and not over here, oh, Thick Devin. How about, listen, Austin, people your age are starting to get married, right? And have lives. You work at a summer camp, Austin. Gatlin, too. Lock in. Lock in. Did someone voice act the voicemail? No, some of the like the trailer or the teaser for the game, as well as that, I pay for a pretty good AI software that converts text to speech, and I like it a lot, and so that's what I use for that. Just because it's quick and affordable, and it's hard to get female voice actors as much as it is male. Um, so it's AI, the voice, but um, just because it's low budget. This is Little Theater, or what I've made of it. Doesn't look like the real building, but a bunch of just dirty chairs and a screen. Let's see. My nose is starting to run. What's the best? This is the best Revenant dev stream on YouTube for sure. I appreciate that. Why is it hard? Um, I mean, like, personally, I don't have the means to outsource something crazy like that to anybody I don't know. And so, like, I just don't know a lot of people willing to do that. Better go and catch it. Listen here, Austin Win. All right. What did I just tell you about locking in? You need to lock in, dude. Really. I mean, See yourself in 10 years. Where are you going to be? Almost 30. Right? Right. Right. Lock in. Welcome in, Evan Thrower from TikTok. Glad to have you here, man. Evan Thrower. If that is your last name, man, I'm so sorry. Evan Thrower. I don't know. Thrower, not like, that's a pretty cool last name, I guess. Better go and catch it. God bless, dude. Lock in. What the crap? All right, someone censored job and shower. That's an, okay. I'm glad I'm going around, like I'm glad this is happening because I'm going around and realizing stuff that I haven't gotten done yet. For instance, this dirt pile is a marker for a building. It is there to tell me to put a building there. And I've realized that I haven't done that. So that's what I'm going to do. Put a building there. Jamaica, we're trapped down in. Can you do a stream where you try to survive Talladega Walmart? No, that's an actual survival challenge. I'm not gonna do that. Bro wouldn't make it out. That's what I'm saying, right? Like I wouldn't. No, they don't let us in there. They don't. We don't. I'm not. Try to survive. I think my TikToks are getting taken down because I'm saying offensive things. Because right as I pointed at my skin and said us, it took my life down. I think I found the culprit. I think I'm violating community guidelines, which is insane. Stream kind of lit. Keep it up. I might promote you from my third monitor to my second. Okay, that's a casual flex. It's like flips all his money right then and there. Okay, we're starting the TikTok back. We're starting the TikTok back. Never give up. Never back down. Never give up, or whatever the weird guy said. Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking you got 3 monitors. I know, dude. In that, like, in that crazy project 24. He's live. We're back. TikTok. We're back. We are back. Okay. Anyways, bring this over here. So I'm talking about best stream to watch in a Little Caesars parking lot. I guess so. I would say that's true. Who's to say it's not? I think this is the best stream to watch anywhere. Stop talking. Got you. Yes, sir. Jamaica, we're trapped down in Jamaica. We can't even chill party. It's so unfair. 3 monitors, a phone streaming accessory, and a tablet on a swing arm. Yo, chat, is this Tony Stark? Who is this guy? Who is Thomas LaPerry? Or is it Thomas LaPerry or is it Tama Sloppery? Is that I don't or is I don't know. Stop. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? What are we doing? All right. Boom. And there we go for that one too. I agree. That's crazy. That's insane. Right. There we go. The boat shed is done. Oh, agreed. La Paris. La Paris.
Thomas Laaperi.
I was right. Thomas Lapari. I don't know why she said it like that. How does she say it?
Thomas Laaperi.
Oh, she says Tomas Lapari. Tomas Lapari. I just don't think that's right. I believe that's wrong. I believe. Listen, not my name. Who am I to say? Is it Tomas Lapari? I think it's Thomas Lapari. A cool name though, nonetheless. Any name that's got the hats on top is pretty cool. Dude, my name's David. Oh, what's your name? David. Mine doesn't even sound like a rich white guy. Just like a white guy. Like I don't season chicken. Like mine sounds like I can't cook. Mine sounds like Oh, I don't know how to say the A with the hat. My name is John Quarius. I don't think it is. I think your name is. Thank you for the heart. I did not see that. Appreciate the heart, guys. On TikTok. Skinskate69. Appreciate it. Did you lose your ball? What's up? If you ever want to step foot in Birmingham, Alabama, you will become an urban legend. All right, that's funny. That's real funny. You watch Los? Is that what it is? Los? You're a real funny guy. You're real creative too. No one's ever said that. Original sentence. At least you can find your name on a keychain. That's true. That's true. I'm always the first one. And yeah, you're right. At least I can find my name on a keychain. When I go to like Tennessee and get a Smokey Bear keychain, it says David prevents forest fires or whatever it says. If you dare step and all right, so if you dare step in Birmingham, Alabama, you'll become an urban legend. Is Unreal Engine hard? To be honest with you, Mason, a little bit. I didn't put it in my video, but I was gonna mention like I'm learning everything I'm doing now. I've learned from scratch. I'm self-taught. I have never touched Unreal Engine until this point. And so I'm kind of taking things a little slower than I usually would just because I'm trying to learn everything. Right now it's pretty there's a huge support behind it. If you ever step foot in Anniston, Alabama, they'll teach you stories. They'll tell stories about you around the campfire. That's interesting. It looks very confusing. There's a lot to it. And especially like let me show you this. Working in Oxford is rough. Oxford's like, feels so safe. I don't know. I feel like um I'll show you this Mason and Skinskate. So they have these things called blueprints, and the blueprint is like the code. We can tell you're struggling like easily. It is in your eyes. I can hear the chair squeaking. It's an old chair. It's an old chair. It's an old chair. It's an old chair. Anyways, they have these things called blueprints, which is the code behind everything. So this is the player. It works in these lines, and it just infinitely more code, and I have to like program all of these little nodes and what they do, and all that. But I mean, once you get the hang of it, it's like not terrible. Like this stuff down here, this is all the doors. It makes the doors open. It's a lot, but it's fine. Chair on live support. I'll hurt you. That's a joke. TikTok live. Please don't take it down. Everything's fake. Old chair, good chair. I agree. Yeah, TikTok live. That was a joke. Did I just go on mute? The Revenant Theorist got to release stream clips after this one. I agree. There's a lot. Karen Renee Watts. Oh, Danilo Garcia. Thank you for the rose. It was AI, I trust. Yeah, that's what he said. It was AI, I trust. Gonna have to rewatch stream to clip it. Go for it, man. I think they stay up on YouTube. If not, I can probably post it. I'll probably take clips from this stream, help post it on TikTok to maybe try to promote the game. My goal is for the next coming months to upload more regularly. Because I've been kind of lacking. But like I said, it's lock-in season. Time to lock in. Gotta get it done. Gotta get it done. There's no excuses. No more excuses. You guys like this? This is actually if you know the spot, this is in the wrong place. But this is a riding bull. Like they do. I got you, Lake. I know you, bro. No, you don't. Cat. How you know? You know me? I don't think you do. Austin Wynn sent me a chat. David, current favorite meme. Yeah, Austin, if you want to go ahead and send those over whenever I get finished, that'd be terrific. Favorite meme. Oh, wait, hold on. When you end it, it will give you an option to post / automatically post. That's awesome. Thank you. Favorite meme currently. I don't know. L Reader? Yo. What didn't I read right? Did you make the Grand Canyon? I did, actually. I did make the Grand Canyon. Mumford High School. That is not right. That is not where I go. I don't know what Mumford is. I feel like I know a famous person. You do know a famous person. I have 85 likes on TikTok and 8 viewers. Actually, TikTok's not a good. My TikTok has gotten taken down 5 times now. Kind of sucks. As far as my favorite meme, I don't really have one, but like favorite trend, when they were doing the Adult Swim thing, and they would like make these videos and like hide it in the background. Dude, that was so cool. That was very creative. I was very impressed with the way people did that. He made the Grand Canyon because he fell over. Leaked. I don't have anything to say about those two. So, thank you, Austin. Austin Wynn, via private message, says I look cute. I appreciate that, guys. Oh, man. Let's see. There's a lot of little things I have to go. When he breaks his chair, the Appalachians will become valleys. Your fly is down. Terrible. That was a good trend. What are you making? Justin, the voice actor. I am making a video game called Revenant, and I'm making it by myself. It's a zombie. I'm a indie voice actor supporting indie game devs. Isn't that something? I will eventually need voice actors, Justin. I will need voice actors for my indie game, which is what I'm making. That'd be awesome. Justin, you're on YouTube. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, now Twitch. All right, Travis. You can find me anywhere. If you will just, it's Project 24 on every social media. Project 24 Games. If you can find me, DM me. We can get something going with that. I cannot guarantee you anything right now. But it is a definite that at some point I will need voices. You're my favorite mukbang streamer. I'm not a mukbang streamer. The trend will people do one day the blah blah blah. It's important you do. With like the time. Yo, what? I kind of low key. I kind of agree with that. I don't know what you're saying. I can charge $10 gift cards for PlayStation, but I don't really want payment. I just love and have a passion for voice acting. That sounds like a little bit of a scam. $10 gift cards for PlayStation? I'm alright, God. Do you use Discord? No. I want to voice act. I know. I think you did send me a DM, and I have read it. It does not go unnoticed. I just have not been able to get scripts together. So there's only one person in this game, but he has a radio and he gets broadcasts from different people. And so if you wanted to voice act, anybody listening, Seven Deadly Chins, I don't like you guys. If you want to voice act for anything, it won't be very long. You know, I know the people personally that are doing the main characters. I'll probably have you say a couple lines. I just don't know what those lines are because I don't have that together yet. But it will happen. That's David. That's not David, it's Goliath. I don't like you guys. I just let me know for real. This is Corey, by the way. That's a bit. Luke Watts right here. Yes. Luke Watts is the brother of Austin Watts and the child of Gatlin Watts. And he is a pretty important guy. I can help write a script. I don't trust you. Drop the hair routine. Drop the hair routine. You're my favorite sumo wrestler. Guys, come on. What are we doing? Drop the hair routine. So essentially, like, in order to have hair like me, you just wash it as least as possible. So like my hair, it's called seasoning. And TikTok has gotten taken down. Can I do voice acting, little bro? Yeah, of course you can. No, really. I don't do a whole lot. I do 2-in-1 shampoo. It's like Head and Shoulders, I think, and it smells pretty good. Um, okay, as far as the voice acting thing goes, I understand that. Um, like I said, all social media is Project 24 Games. You can DM me, we can talk about it. I would love to have you say a couple lines to be in the game. Are you gonna shower? Probably not this week. How wide are your hips? I think they measured at around 200 inches. Um, I got I got stream on my TV. That's awesome. Shower stream win. You're gonna get me banned off TikTok. That's kind of sketch. Not gonna lie. What's kind of sketch? What are you talking about? Blah 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 blah. Okay. What else can I do tonight? What else can I do tonight? Um, yes, I have Instagram. It's Project 24 Games on Instagram as well. Okay, Lake is watching this on his TV. That's awesome. Oh, All Country Kid is Bryson. Okay. I thought it was Travis. That's what Travis always has his as. Um Hygiene routine. All right, so the secret you just don't do it. Anyway, so I kind of like I said I kind of went into this without a little bit of a plan. Bear with me, guys. All right. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. You guys are. Let's see here. Um, Hygiene tour once again. You, mm-mm. Setup tour. I can do that. Jumping jacks to create for the world's deepest tunnel. Screw you. Do you smell terrible in the summer? Yes. Oh, that wasn't a question. That was a statement, bro. You smell terrible in the summer. Awesome. Okay, I DM you on Instagram. Okay, I get it. Bro, breathing so loud. My nose is clogged. I apologize. I'm also close to the mic. I probably could back up a little. If I don't get the role, that's okay, lol. You probably will because you were one of the few people to apply for it. You're actually the only person that's ever applied for it. Let's stop stalling, David, with all the weird nonsense. By the way, I got your stream. I have your stream on all 3 monitors now. Also changed my background so it's a picture of you. Dude, that's awesome. I am so glad I've been promoted to 3 monitors now. I'm that good. It's a zombie game. I've never been anything zombie related. This is a first. It is a zombie game. If you're good at sounding panicked, you'll do great. I got main on the TV, 3 monitors ain't none. Yeah, if you're good at sounding like worried, this'll be great for you. Um, well, if you can make zombie noises, that would be great. Um, I'm working on that as far as what they're gonna sound like, but yeah, it's like I said, you won't have to do a whole lot. Crap. You won't have to do a whole lot. Because there won't be a whole lot. Connor, thank you for the dolphin. I don't know if you're still here, and I'm sorry I didn't get that, but thank you for the dolphin. I much appreciate that. Can you do a shave tutorial? No, I'm not gonna do that. I've never really tried. Yeah, and honestly, I don't like. I have done it. I've had to voice act for some of the teaser. I had to make zombie noises, and I really don't know what to tell you about it. I just kind of gargled spit. It's gross, but Dark Money is right. Um, Gatlin can do the zombie noises. Sounds like one regularly. Yeah, no, actually, you're right. He does. Um, Someone asked for a stream um setup check. I will take my webcam, and that's it right now. I have TikTok live right there. I have your chats on my second monitor, and I have my game right here, and then here's my microphone. So, um, and then I'm filming on a M8 webcam. So that is that. I guess I guess Gatlin the zombies. Yeah, 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 yeah. He kind of looks like one too, actually. So, fun fact, all the zombies in Your Fly Is Down fire setup. Did you build your PC? Yes, I did. First of all, why do we keep saying my fly is down? What is it with that? Is my right? So that's not even true. Um, Fire setup. Did you build your PC? Yes, I did. I got the Gatlin reveal. Yes, I can do that. I got the case. It was when I got it. It was a really old PC. Not really. It was like 2012 was the newest part, and so I essentially kept everything but the power supply. Took out all the wires and stripped its motherboard. Replaced the motherboard and put in like a 9070 Radeon. I put in a good CPU. It's got 2 terabytes of storage. 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. It's pretty good. Let's see here. Let's see. Gatlin reveal. I will do that. You were awesome in the Fantastic Four movie. Screw you. How did you for a RAM? Cost an arm and a leg. How do I download this Minecraft map? Fortnite map code. You guys are real funny. I did this. How long did it take? About a week. I mean, like, to order all the parts and stuff and get it put in really only took about a week. I ordered everything at once, and this was before AI bought out all the RAM, and so it wasn't really that bad. I kind of caught it at the base of that. Thank you guys for the questions and feedback. Let's see what's happening on TikTok. Nothing at all. That's okay. Someone asked for a Gatlin reveal, and I will fulfill my civic duty on that one. As I'm required by law to do so. All right, so this is can you see that? Yeah, this is Gatlin. Yeah, so like I said, all the zombies in Revenant are modeled after him, right? How long did it take? Can you chug a bottle of water and I'll time it? I'm not gonna do that. Why aren't you doing your missing assignments? I don't have any missing assignments. What other roles Need voice acting. You have someone on the radio. If you can, he's so cute. Bro looks like a Nathaniel. Cathedral. Cathedral? Yeah, whatever. Justin, if you can do something like professional, like the military, there's a rescue team that radios pretty consistently. If you can do that, like if you can sound cool, military like, serious, that'd be cool. I need a guy for that, preferably. So it had to be somebody. Mom reveal win, not happening. Bryson, bro, literally can't read. L reader. All right, you guys are so funny, really. No, genuinely, you guys are funny. You guys are hilarious. Actually, Sutton, welcome in, Sutton. Sutton. Let's see here. Height reveal. I am. I'll compare myself to an Apple Watch. Oh crap! I'm looking at myself. And so do the math on that one to see how high I am. Look up the length of an Apple Watch and then do it from there. Cooking stream win. I wouldn't mind. Can you show us your flying kick? I don't have enough room. I'm gonna record that as actually. It's gonna suck. I never did anything military. Well, you don't know till you try. I guess you could always try without recording and then see how it is. This is Alpha Bravo 17 coming in for action or what? I don't know. Okay. I'll be honest with you guys. A little bit. I kind of came in this without a plan. This live stream. I think. So I'm in the planning stage. I've finished buildings, and I'm into gameplay, and so the environment is done, but the gameplay is what's next. And I only have so long to get the gameplay done that I need a structured plan of what needs to happen in what order. And so that's what really needs to happen before I come in here and start doing things, you know? But I will get that done before the next string. By the way, these streams, they're kind of fun. Low key, I might this is gonna be a thing. Okay. We're gonna start doing these. Are you good at programming? I don't know if I'm good at it, but I enjoy it, you know? To someone who's never programmed before, I'm sure they would consider me pretty good. But I am in the 11th grade now, right? And I have I've been programming since I was in the 7th grade. The Camp Hope logo, by the way. Look at that. Camp Hope and the Pines. Address the allegations. We don't have allegations. Yeah, we know what you did. I didn't do anything. Oh, Connor just sent. Was it? Oh, okay, never mind. Connor did send a dolphin, just not just now. We'll never forget. I didn't do anything. Okay, that's for sure the mute button. Then you can hear me. Okay, yeah. No. Anyways, like I said, that's the Camp Hope logo. They're pretty cool. Notice anything about the shape? You know, the kind of looks like an A. Anyways, all right, this right here, probably fix that. I can't read that out loud. You hear a dog barking, guys? In that song? I hear a dog barking. I don't like that dog. Da da da. Stupid dog. Okay, let's see here. So once again, if you're new and you didn't know, these gray squares are to save computational power in the computer, so that I don't have to process as much the textures, of everything. Just help, keep things tidy. Can I run Revenant on my microwave? Yeah, actually. That's the kind of cool thing about it, is you can run Revenant on your microwave, or if you have a T85 Texas Instrument, what's it called, calculator, you can run it on that too. But anyways, I don't know. I've kind of run out of things to do until I can get a plan together. I do appreciate everybody showing up and hanging out with me. This has been very fun for those who gifted. Thank you, Bot of 5 Humans of All Time. I really appreciate that, man. How do you plan promote Revenant in the future? Oh, I'm so sorry. How do you plan to promote Revenant in the future? Hopefully I can build a following doing this right here. Or TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. If I can't, I really don't know, to be honest with you. I can always use out-of-pocket payments to advertise, which is probably what I'll end up having to do. But the good thing about Steam is, by the way, Steam page mention. The good thing about Steam is that they do a good job about advertising your game for you, as long as it's good. Okay, let's see here. Hold on. All right, he ate the other 4. Wow. Are you going to have different graphics settings for all people with Buns computers? I thought about it. I probably will. L Reader. That was a question. Sorry. Okay, I recorded the Oh shoot. Okay, Justin, for sure. Rent a billboard. Yeah. If I get enough galaxies, I will rent a billboard for Revenant. The TikTok live audience who migrated to YouTube, I am deeply sorry for all the interruptions we got, and I will ensure that does not happen again. But honestly, start DMing influencers. Yes, okay, that's actually not a bad idea. I'm going to start DMing streamers. There are a lot of streamers who don't have a lot of followers, and the smaller, the more likely they will promote and play my game. I have gone through before and put in the chat my game and who I am, and I've watched people add it to their wish list. It's pretty cool. I know a guy. That was awesome. Partner with Alexander Shannara. I could. Dude, the marketing team is like his niece. It's pretty cool. Nothing to lose. What Lake said. Yeah, I agree. I think those are all good ideas. 7 o'clock, maybe 6:30 seems to be the pretty good time for me to start streaming. I'll figure out a schedule, maybe every 2 days. We'll come out here and have fun. Johnny Carlos. That's cool. Yes, thank you. Once again, thank you for everybody for showing up. My TikTok people, I appreciate you. YouTube, Twitch, you haven't said anything, but if you're there, thank you for watching. I think we're about to end stream. Hope everyone has a great night. Be on the lookout for any more announcements on videos or stream updates, but I do appreciate you hanging out with me. It's been fun, and I will see you hopefully in